And hello and welcome everyone to another Fullself session.
Hold on.
Episode 10.
Big life.
Big Hunt Dog Hunter in the house.
I'm
man,
in the building,
after
bro.
a show.
Yo.
You fucking working, man. You ain't fooling around at nothing.
I ain't playing around no more, man. We got to do it, bro. This is long anticipated.
Yeah.
You've been a good friend for a long time, but we haven't had an opportunity to talk. And we're doing it right now in front of everybody.
For the first time, dude. It's for real, man.
Yo,
so
bien.
Your music speaks volumes, brother. Love you.
Thank you so much.
Like, just want to ask right off the bat, like, for you, when did your love for music start?
Man, it started at a very young age. I grew up around music. My grandparents constantly playing it. My mom. So my love for it, I can't remember. I think it just
endless.
Something I just knew.
Yeah.
But the earliest memory I have as a young kid, maybe 5 or 6, I would be listening to music, and I would always envision those songs being my songs. So I always visualized myself performing.
That's what's up.
Visualize myself doing music since very, very small. I don't even before I think I even wanted to do music. I saw that for my life since then. So it must have been like 5, 6, for sure.
Man.
Yeah.
That's real.
So it's been a long time, bro.
What was the first instrument you played?
First one, a drum.
Drum
Yeah,
percussion.
Yo. A drum, probably like a djembe drum. Both my grandparents, my grandmothers used to go to African dance classes. And yeah, that's where I'm pretty sure I hit a drum as a young baby. That's almost like guaranteed.
The rhythm and beat, yo.
Yo, the drums is everything. Drums is in the... Everything's a drum. What the hell?
Yeah, for real. When you took it to that next level, like obviously music and the love for that, it's all there. That's real. When was it that you were like, you know what? I'm going to take a stab at songwriting?
Man, me and one of my good friends back in middle school, we used to make remixes to songs on our cell phones.
Yo,
and we would just send it to each
before
other.
TikTok.
Yeah, this before TikTok, before Musically, before all that shit. This was like the Oval days. You remember Oval?
Fuck, that's way
the
back.
webcam. This was before FaceTime.
We did the Wayback Machine.
Hold on.
this.
Oh shit, I'm giving my age away crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Getting older is awesome, man. It's such a blessing. So yeah, it was like back then. So that's the earliest that I remember on my phone, and that was like that must have been like 8th grade, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I was recording then, so that was as early as 2006 or 7.
Love it, bro. Here you are.
And now we're here, still recording, man. Going. Still pushing forward and.
That performance was excellent, dude. Electric,
Thank you so much,
high
bro.
energy all the way
was
through.
Turned up.
Fucking amazing. A AP Ferg killed, murdered, dude. Like insane.
Yo, I
love it. Slay. Let's go.
Man. Listen, bro, it runs in the family. It runs in the family,
dude,
man.
Yes. Yep. What's next on the run? Where you guys off to next?
So tomorrow I'm headed to Fort Lauderdale to a Buddhist conference, and I'm gonna be performing there. And then after that, I'll go to Denver the following day. Yeah. And then after that, the following day, I'll be in LA for some time, and I'll end the tour there and be back in New York like a week.
Love that. And with you bringing that up, I would love to ask you, like, with your music, again, it speaks on a level and frequency of freedom as well, and very you have a vision that's a lot bigger than I think people realize, and you're really speaking from the heart, and I love that with your music. And I want to ask, where is faith lie for you when it comes to music?
Everything, man. It's beyond music. It's how I choose to live. You know what I'm saying? It's how I choose to be, like my existence here on earth. Music is just like the secondary part, like what we decide to do with our lives is like the expedient factor. But like who I am, waking up, going to sleep, like that's who I'm constantly carving to polish and to perfect as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? So the more work that I put into that, is naturally gonna affect my art. So I leave that to be. Like, I'm a vessel. Like, these ideas, the hooks, the melodies, the artists that I choose to work with is all divine, because I'm actively like putting my life in rhythm. So when I see people or hear things, it's like, okay, this is in flow. This is not in flow. And, just move with that discernment, which takes practice. It takes, real like diligent work.
Flowing in the knowing, brother.
Yo, I read this recently from Daisaku Keita, who's like my mentor, my Buddhist faith. And I'm paraphrasing a bit, but he was likening like, I guess, discipline. I think discipline is like an athlete.
For real.
So in order to be ready for the crucial moment, like, you have to always be practicing. Like, what made the greatest athletes great is because they practice more than anybody. Jordan, Kobe, like, these dudes put in so much pain behind the scenes. They were just better than the competition. And when the clutch moment came, 3 seconds left on the clock, they were prepared because they've been practicing that shit. So our lives work in the same capacity. To really be ready in that crucial moment, you have to consistently work on your game. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like living every day trying to get better. So, and just helping my homies do the same too. So I hope my art and my music and even my life could inspire all of us to do that, because each of us winning in that way is just, it's a utopia, or it can be really close to one, whatever that means.
Damn.
Fucking
That's
world
so
peace,
real,
bro.
Man. That's so real. Thank you, man.
We gotta bring the peace, bro.
Yeah. Man, shout out to SGI again. Like,
yes.
That's wild, brother. Like, meeting you through Taavi. Shout out Dolphin Gang.
Bag it up.
Bag it up. Whatever. Shout out, good kid. Like,
yes.
SGI, like, really appreciate that, man. That speaks
Me too, man.
volumes. And right around this time, we'll break. But before that, the last thing I want to ask is if there is any like artists out there, young kids or people like want to jump into being creative or taking a shot at songwriting, but they haven't yet. Is there any advice you would throw their way?
Quite simple. Just never give up.
You heard it here first, yo. Fullself, Sesh, all links below. Hunter, check it out. Always rock and roll. Peace, slay forever.
Yeah.
Woo. We're making money.
We're making money.
We're making money. We're making money.
Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. We here right now. We with New Michael on his show. Let him know what it is, and then I just typically I'll pin it from there. We're in Chicago right now, about to perform another one real quick. Let me hit it on this. Yo, what up, everybody?
We rolling.
We rolling. I'm gonna perform, and then we're gonna do the interview. All right? We're gonna vibe out. Let's hit it. Hold on. What's the name of the show, Michael?
Fullself Sessions.
Fullself Sessions. You know what I'm
Fullself.
saying? Yo.
Fullself.
I got all these flavors, can't help to taste one. Girls in the party, that's more than us. Love with integrity. Yeah, one that knows your body. Yo, go to therapy about what we don't want to. Cause once the session over, back outside for the summer. I don't want your Instagram if you don't want them. Let me get your number if we own the something. Gotta be real, honest from jump. I broke a heart once with a combo that I bought. Since I was a kid, getting woman was a sport. You knew I was a Virgo.
You may be used to that sipping and go for men who gotta be shining. I'm spending money tonight on another one. I got another one. Got me another one. Oh yeah.
Here we go. Take me to the hospital, baby. This is how they dance go. Take me to the hospital, baby.
Take me to the hospital, baby.
Hold on. That won't be it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You may be used to the sip go for men who gotta be shining. Spending money tonight on another one. I got another one. It's another one. Oh, yeah. You go for those men all the time. But why? You made me so used to that sipping, but not tonight. You made me gotta be shining. You made me so used to that sipping, but not tonight. That will be it. That will be it. Big life, yo. He got me rapping off the radio mic. I fuck with it though.
Keep it rock.
I keep it raw, man.
Radio.
Vocals was a little scratchy, but you know what I'm saying? We were just yelling at the show, man. We just finished yelling at the show, but now we yelling in the studio. Yeah.
And hello and welcome back, everyone, to the Full Self Session, episode number 10. We are up in the house with Hunter.
Hold on.
Woo! Dude. That, another one.
We're
Another
making
one
money!
again. Another one again.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hold on. We're making money.
Where'd that big, for real.
Yeah. Abundance.
Dude, when did that number come to you? When did you guys write that one?
Another one? Mm-hmm. You know, I was working on that record for some time. I had the hook. I initially wrote the hook down on a record I did with Kid. And I just had it. It was a great concept, and I was just sitting on it for some time. I did it over several beats, and then that version, I got the track from my boy Berto and Michael Knight. They sent that over.
Shout out.
And it was fire, and I'm like, all right, bet, dude, that's when it hit. Because then at that point, the verse actually flowed through. And the version that I have on YouTube is just me, like the solo version. Ferg loved the record. He's like, yo, I got to get a piece of that pie. And so, like, we just made that happen. And his sound has been in that hip-hop and R&B flavor as well. So it just made all the sense. And so we laid that bitch down. And then Taavi added some vibes to the beat, too, and took the production to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Dolphin Gang. It's a community effort, man. Everything that you've been hearing is like, I'm doing it with my favorite people. And even if it's not my favorite person, I just met them. They have potential to be my favorite person soon.
Damn, that's what's up.
Hold on.
For real.
It's uppity, you
Yeah. For real. Real talk, man. Appreciate you coming through for the interview.
Listen, man.
Fucking Full Self Sessions. When I thought of it, too, it was a lot to deal with the Course of Miracles and, like, thinking, like, that realization that we are all in this together, and the self that is within you as well is the self without, and as far in, as far out, like, we are all connected on 5D and beyond. So, like, the full self was kind of like, for me, I wanted people to come here and create an environment where you could really bring your full self to the table.
That's it, man. You're doing it, Michael. You're doing it, man. This is such a dope vibe. I feel great here. You know what I'm saying? And everything you have set up, I know you're putting in a lot of effort and energy, and that's why I can feel it in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Love it, yo.
Yo,
Well,
Tamo
fuck
bien.
Till next time, yo. Hunter, everyone, links below.
Woo!
Rock and roll.
We're making money. That's lit.
Bag it up.